Geofinator here, FTB Play episode 26. Welcome back, guys. You remember last episode we were building a giant railcraft sorting system? Well, we're going to continue that right here. So let me get out there and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back and I have decided what I want to do. And to start it all off, I'm going to place my item unloader down on the ground here. The item unloader, when it has a block on top, like that, if a cart stops on this, and it will suck all of the items down. And this is a basic item unloader, so it has to use gravity. So items will fall through and grab both carts and put it through here. And now I can set it up to do whatever I want. It could filter certain items out, or it could hold all the items, or it could do different types of things. But I actually just want it to take it all out. I don't want it to wait. And I want it to basically pump over into this chest. This is just temporary, remember. This chest anyway. It's just going to pipe it right into that chest. And what I want it to do is, after it does that, activate a booster track that sends it back through. A neat thing with carts is that using carts is that they don't need too high, so they can go through and you'll be fine. So let's see real quick. Dig that up because we don't need it to be dirt. Oops. Hey, even Geofinator's allowed to make mistakes. Alrighty. So then it's going to continue to the track, and at this point in the track, right there, it's going to have basically this thing called a switch track. And the switch track is going to allow it to choose whether it's going to go left or keep continuing straight. And primarily, it's going to come in and go left, and then after it comes in, it'll hit basically a switch that toggles it to go left, and as it shoots back out, it goes that way again. And I'm going to have one on either side, so it'll be pretty nice. So we're going to switch this for the regular track, just like that. And for now, it's just going to go to the mine over there. So maybe put another booster track here. Maybe another one here. And I think we'll build some sort of either an underground road thing or just a straight bridge across, which would be kind of nice. Another one right here before we go through the water anyway. And then we'll connect all that with regular track. I'm going to need a lot more track by the looks of things. So that's something I'll set up right between as soon as I... Oh my goodness, that's what I'm going to do after I go off camera here. So you can see here these aren't activated yet, and that's just fine because I can actually go under like this, and I could just put one kind of lever, but I want to be able to actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to grab a bunch of redstone torches. That's the smartest thing to do, I think. I've got tons of them anyway. Might as well use them. So, shoot this thing into the wall. Just like that. Oh! Fail! Fail! And you'll see it's activated now. So now I can dig my way back out. Very tedious process here. And do that for every single one. I was going to activate them all with redstone wire and just have a lever in here. Click, click. So I could stop all tracks dead. But I might just have it in certain spots where the tracks go dead. So that way I don't have to worry very much about placing the wiring and all that finicky crap-ish stuff. Alrighty. So now you're going to see, basically, I'm going to go off camera here. I'm going to build a bridge that goes straight across the water here. It's not going to do any fancy dips or anything. It's going to go straight across. I'm going to have to dig out a little bit of that mountain, and then it's going to cut back right, and then go straight again. So I'll be back, guys. Alrighty, guys, you can see here I'm back. I've built the entire railway all the way over here. I built myself a little bridge, but I'm going to finish it. It's not quite done yet. And I've also built what's going to be the new system. This chest is just an interim chest. You can see it's connected to the system that I've already made. Each of these is going to be designated for a certain building material that I'm going to keep. And I'm going to upgrade this one so it'll hold all of the items. What I'm going to place right beside it is the item unloader. Item loader, sorry. The item loader takes any items out of an adjacent inventory and drops them down using gravity. So you can see if I place my boarding track here, just like that, and then I place I don't want it on sand. Ooh, maybe some sandstone. And if I place it right there, and then I connect this track, oh, that sucks. Just grab that piece. Just like that, all of a sudden this entire track is operational. So, if I say take all of my ores and say my shards, and I drop everything else in here, so anything that I don't need in my inventory right now, just like this, put them all in there, and I connect a chest cart, this should, hypothetically, fill that chest cart up with everything. Now if it doesn't, perfect. So you can see it's starting to take all of the items out of the adjacent inventory here and dump them in there. And when it's finished, it'll launch it. And we'll see that in a few seconds here. Oh, doesn't look as though it activated this part as either. Alrighty, that's something to take care of. Get back on there. Guess it doesn't want to. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, you can see here I've managed to light them up, and they don't light up with this apparently. I don't know why, maybe it's a new mechanic or something, but you can see the rail cart is gone. And if we go check out where it might have gone to, I might have to light this up by the way. Go check out where it's gone to. Oh boy, what a walk. Creeper! No! Oh. Alrighty, well, take it we've already lost those. You can see it's already emptied itself. And it's not in here, but if we go over to the chest, it's filled the chest for us. And you can kind of see where this system's going, right? Alrighty guys, I'm going to go get some more rails and be right back. Okay guys, we're back in the house. I've cleared up my inventory, and I think it's time to start on the sorting half of this episode. We built the railway, and we built a form for the railway to kind of sort out. But what we also need is something to sort the items and bring them into the actual house here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a few new items, mod items that is. We're going to build a paint can and some paint brushes, okay, as well as a sorting machine. We're going to use all of those, and it's going to sort out the items for us. So what we're going to make here is the paint can. We need some tin plates, and to make tin plates we need to put them in an alloy furnace, and we get tin and some iron. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Iron and tin. Make a few of them. And I'll be back when that's all done. Alrighty guys, I'm back. It's finished smelting up here, and you can see I've got myself a bunch of tin plates. And we're going to take these, and now we're going to make ourselves a bunch of paint brushes. Paint brushes are really simple in that they're just wool and sticks. So let's go see if we have any wool. I don't think I do. Oh, 2 wool and a bit of string. Make a few more pieces of wool. 5. Perhaps I'll have more wool outside. I don't know. Now I need some sticks. Wow, I'm hurting in every department. Alrighty, now we just go over to the crafting table, put them together. Paint brushes. Now, we've got our tin plates as well. And we just need to kind of separate here. 4 in each. Perfect. Make ourselves 12 paint cans, and now we're going to combine them with some paint colors. So I'm going to get a bunch of different dyes. You can see I need flax seeds and ink sacs and lapis and all those fun fancy things. So I'm going to go grab those, and I'll be back, guys. Alrighty guys, we're back, and we're about to make some paint colors. So you can see I've got some paint cans here, and I've got some flax seeds, plenty of them. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start making some paints. So make some red, white, black, yellow paint, orange paint. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. So now we've got 9 colors of paint. Let me clear up my inventory, and then I'll grab my paintbrushes and we'll color those as well. Alrighty guys, I'm sitting here and I've got the paintbrushes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take each paintbrush and just apply it with the paints, just like this. Alrighty. So we'll place our brushes here. Just switch them out every single time for the next color. And once I have all the colors, guys, I'll be back. We need to actually get the pipes ready, so that's what I'm going to do next. We're going to dig up this. Haven't done this in a little while. I haven't even touched this room since. So just like this, dig it all up, and we go into our mods items and we grab out our pneumatic pipes. What I might do actually is dig this down one more. Don't worry, I know you can see that room now, but you won't in a minute. Just like this. So you connect them all with one. Oh. Just like that. Now, you'll notice they're all kind of connected, and that's no good, right? Because we actually want them to be certain colors. So we'll paint one of them black, all the way down. Paint another one blue, all the way down. And you can see once you paint them blue, they don't connect to each other, so they kind of remain independent. I'm going to clear up this part of my inventory. And then we're just going to kind of paint each one a separate color. Just like that. Now, any of you who know what's coming next know that a sorting system is pretty basic and straightforward. You don't need very many items except for sorting machines. And the sorting machines, which I'm about to make right now, just take a filter, some red doped wafers, iron, and blue alloy ingots. So I'm going to quickly make those, and I'll come back to you guys. And we're back once more to make some sorting machines. So I'll take my filters with my doped wafers, and then just a bunch of iron just like that, and we get our two sorting machines. Sorting machines are really cool. So now we need to take these down to the actual rail room and start setting up some pipes. But first, we actually do need a ton more brass. You guys remember brass is just tin and copper, so I'm going to make a bunch of that. A stack of tin. And while this is cooking up, we're going to go down to the rail room. I'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're back, and you guys are basically about to see what I believe will work as the sorting system. So, the way it works is if I place my sorting machine down, I'm going to need my screwdriver. I'll be back, guys. So this sorting machine is going to grab all of the items out once it's orientated right. You can see the yellow is the side it pulls from. It's going to pull all items out of this chest that are in there, so we're going to place these in there to kind of test it. And we're going to place these in as well. And I need my tubes, and everything else is good. So the tubes, we'll basically have it pull it like this, and it's going to go down a line underground. Alright, so we'll go down a little bit more. And what I might do right here is just dig my way over to the house real quick. Right, just like this. And once we get to a wall, so the main wall, right, because we have to get to the wall of the sorting room, or the chest room, sorry. I believe it's up into this, and where we can find it. Just like that, hopefully. And once it's over there, right, we're going to have it pipe up into the room with all these covers around it and into the chest. So let me just go place the piping at the level it should be. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we've got the beginnings of our sorting machine. So I'll be back once we get some more pipes. Alrighty guys, you can see here I've got tons of pneumatic tubes now, and there's also one more thing I need. You guys remember how you could cut items and whatnot? Well, that's what we need to do here. We need to cut a bunch of these cobblestone slabs, panels, all into covers. You can see it kind of doubles and triples, and that's because you guys remember kind of this, right? How it kind of, you can place it. Well, you can actually place it on pipes and stuff. And I think there's also another thing I can do. If I take them and I kind of make them in a circle, it makes them into these ones that kind of have holes. They're called hollow, of course. And hollow tube ones, or sorry, covers, they actually make so that the pipe can still go through, and I'll show you that in just a sec. This is just to make it all pretty in the room, just like so. Grab my cobble back out. Do I have any cobble? No. Actually, I might make that glass so that we can see when the stuff's being sorted. That'd be kind of fancy. So grab our glass, because I do want to be able to see it. Alright, now we go over to this room, place our covers, and we can kind of seal this room so it still looks the same, but we don't have to worry about seeing all these weird pipes and stuff running through. And you can't do this with industrial craft, not without buildcraft, whatever they're called anyway. So facades, I think is what they're called anyway. I'm pretty sure this is where the hole is, so we'll just cover this up real quick. I'm going to run outside, and I'll be back, guys. Alrighty, guys, I'm back, and you can see I'm just placing the pipe back down here. Who knows where that's going to go. Just like so. Fill in that hole so I don't have spawns. Just place my pipes in. Hop into this little hole. I know it's one lower, but I'm not really minding at this point. There's no need to worry. Fill this back in. You can already see the basic idea of this is to make it so that the pipe just runs all the way into the sorting room. And we'll check to see if it actually worked in just a second. Grab our pipes. The thing about red power is it doesn't actually recognize itself when it goes to replace itself with inventory tweaks. So it'll just grab whatever red power item it sees. Alrighty, now we're going to cover this back up. And of course, you guys will know that the sorting machine will probably stay where it is, but I'm going to rotate it one, and then I'm just going to put my chest on top. Because this is kind of an ugly setup. We don't want it to be in the floor. And now every time it needs to, I'm going to have to put some power to this, but it'll also kind of, you can see it's got colors and stuff, right? And that's because I'm going to be able to color my room. So once I get a bat box and some solar power going on in here, I will come back to you guys and we will start this sorting machine up. Alrighty guys, and we're back here. You can see I've added another sorting machine. The reason for that is this. You can see it's getting kind of full in here, but I also changed some of the colors, alright? The reason I changed the colors is because I needed a place for my smeltables to go, so the coppers and the tins and leads and silvers and golds and all those. And so I added that to lime green, as well as changed up the options. So I needed a place to put all my rare items. You can see that in the black. I needed a place for my building materials in the pinky color, some Zycraft and some fuels, but I also needed a place after all those were placed for my Thaumcraft and Zycraft, as well as a few randoms. I've noticed that the Zycraft have these glitchy crystals now, so I'm not sure what we'll do with those, but I needed a place for those. So we added two. They're interchangeable, so they don't grab each other's items, I've made sure. And they also don't have that slot down here anymore. Remember that one that had like a random color? Well, we took that away because it was actually grabbing items it didn't know what to do with and just putting them through the line. And unfortunately, it didn't. This one wouldn't understand what this sorting machine was sorting, so it would just grab copper and put it in the miscellaneous chest. And when I went back to the base, all of a sudden everything was full. So you can see it's empty in here. And if before we go head over to the rail quarry, we'll head up here and we'll look at the new color I've added. So you can see it pumps right over to this chest and starts to fill it up. Perfect. So let's run over to the rail place real quick and I'll be right back. And finally guys, you can see here I've set up this system so that it goes straight into this chest, dumps it in, and dumps it into the chest cart. Awesome. Now the one fear I do have is this overflowing, but because this quarry never runs too fast and it's deleting most of the waste items, I'm not exactly worried about this overfilling. I'm probably going to change that with the chest I have here, but we'll see. Actually, I'll just do that right now. Yeah, but other than that, guys, that's a pretty good cutoff point for this episode. We've got an entire sorting system up, and you know, it's actually pretty efficient, so I don't have to worry about this card at any point in time. It does everything on its own. And yeah, next episode we're going to be working on a whole bunch of factorization. I need a whole bunch of it. I need a bunch of this slime balls, and I can't exactly find any. So we're going to be doing a bunch of factorization coming up. So stay tuned, guys, and as always, enjoy.